With the possibility of more snow in our future, a lot of our neighbors are hoping it's not a repeat of our last big storm. So many of you shared your complaints about icy, unplowed streets in the DMV, and many of you are uploading your photos to our WUSA 9 app. And WUSA 9 is committed to your safety on the road. So tonight, Katie Lusso is following up with Northern Virginia leaders to find out what's being done to keep the roads clear and safe.
Tonight, the Fairfax County Board of Supervisors is demanding accountability from VDOT. They want to know what went wrong here and how VDOT is going to ensure that they're ready for the next snowstorm.
The level of service was not up to snuff for our residents.
Drainesville District Supervisor Jimmy Bierman says neighbors have not held back about how they feel the Virginia Department of Transportation handled snow cleanup.
Last week we were getting lots of calls.
Here at WUSA 9, we did too. On Friday, we spoke to Michael and Stephanie Jackson outside their home in Annandale.
I was watching the news while I was making dinner, and I thought, you know, PG County's getting some attention. I'm going to call Channel 9.
Less than 24 hours after the story aired, but 6 days after the storm, they say a plow finally showed up this week.
All those in favor of the motion, please say aye. Aye.
The Board of Supervisors voted to ask VDOT to provide a full after-action assessment of what went wrong and what they're going to do to make sure it doesn't happen again.
We need to have a plan.
Springfield Supervisor Pat Harity says there also needs to be a focus on aftercare.
Just because a plow went by doesn't mean the plow did what it was supposed to do. And there were some sections that were pretty icy.
The board is also asking VDOT to update the definition of a passable road because these images of what they say it is did not sit well.
A lot of our residents did not find the photos or what was happening in their neighborhood to really be passable, and that's a problem.
Now, one thing to note, VDOT handles the snow removal on the majority of Fairfax County streets. Is that something moving forward you guys would consider changing?
Not at this point and not with this price tag.
But when we asked Supervisor Harity the same question,
It's something we need to revisit.
would that be something you would support?
I would support revisiting it. I want to do an analysis. I'm not going to support taking over the roads without looking at it. But I think, you know, government closest to the people is always the best. So if you can get that service down to the people that are close to the people, then usually you end up with a better result.
Now, the board says this is about working together, which is why they've invited VDOT to come in and discuss snow removal at a future meeting. In Fairfax County, I'm Katie Lusso, WUSA 9.